Hi everyone, good morning and welcome to the next installment of our CISA running strength and conditioning class together with Totalsports. Okay, today we have a new camera angle, so we're going to switch between two camera angles just to show you the form of some exercises a bit better. Hope you enjoy it. For the class we're just going to need a chair and a bench, okay, or anything similar. So both a chair and then a bench that you can put your feet through, so hold the bottom, and then you'll need two light objects and one little heavier object, as well as a unstable surface such as a pillow or cushion or something like that that you can stand on. Okay, so while you get that, I'm just going to go slowly into the warm-up. We're going to start on the ground. Okay, so lying on your back. We're going to start off with the hamstring complex. So that's going to be first pulling your knee in towards your chest. Okay, extending your leg out, flexing your toes to your face, relaxing down. Okay, we're doing 5 reps. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then bend your other leg, and we're going straight leg raises, 5 reps. 2, 3, 4, 5. And then keeping other leg bent, you're now going to take your other leg, knee tuck into your chest, kick out quick, and then go back out. Knee tuck, kick, and back out. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, same complex on the other side. So knee into your chest, extending out, flex your toes. 5 reps. Okay, straight leg raises, 5 reps. 5, and then knee tuck, kick out. 3, 4, and 5. Okay, from there, extending your legs out, arms across to the side, really low back rotations. Take your opposite foot towards your opposite hand, whilst keeping your opposite shoulder as flat as you can. Okay, pull that down with the opposite hand, back to the middle, other side across, rotate to the opposite side, bring 5 aside. That's 1, 1. 2, try and get as close to your opposite hand as you can with that foot. 3, 4, and 5. Okay, from there we're going to come up into a 90-90 position. Okay, so with your hips and your knees both at 90 degrees, keeping your chest up. Place your one hand down, turning your chest towards that knee. Take your opposite hand and you reach. Coming up, keep your heels where they are, and then swivel your knees and your hips across your body to the other side. Take the opposite hand, reach through, underneath your armpit, coming back up. Okay, so we're doing 5 per side. Starting with 1. Okay, keep your chest upright as you can, as you're swiveling your knees and your hips across. 2, and 2. 3, 3, 4, 4. Going for our last one each side. 5. Okay, then coming up into a 4-point position. Okay, so hands beneath your shoulders, knees beneath your hips. Brace your core nice and tight. We're going to lift our knees slightly off the ground, and then we're doing 5 hip circles each side. So we're going to kick back, rotate, and bring around a nice big circle. Okay, keeping your core tight and your hips as stable as you can whilst you're doing it. Okay, so coming up, squeeze the glute, kick back, rotate, and around. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Give yourself a bit of a break. Going to 5 on the other side. 4, and 5. Good. Okay, from there we're going to go up into a pike position. So pushing your head through your shoulders, heels towards the ground. Bring your one foot through towards that hand, elbow down towards your ankle, twist to the side. Okay, we're doing 5 of those per side. Head through your shoulders, 1 foot forward, drive the elbow down as low as you can to your ankle, rotate as far as you can, let your eyes follow your thumb, back to the middle. That's 1, and 1, 2, 4, 1 more each side. Head through your shoulders, drive that leg forward, elbow down, rotate. Last one. Okay, from there we're going to go into hip to hamstring. So you're going to have your one leg forward, place your hands on either side of that foot. Okay, you're going to rock back, straighten your front leg, flex your toes to your face as you bring your back knee off the ground. And push your hips forward, keep the back knee up. And be reaching up, stretching out the back hip flexor. Okay, 5 on each side. So rock back, straighten the front leg, push your hips forward, reaching up. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good, changing sides. Okay, straighten the front leg, toes up, hips forward, reaching up. Four, last one, 5. Okay, then we're going to be stamping out our calves. So in a pike position, you're going to drive your one heel down to the ground as you bend your other knee. Then other heel down as bend your other knee. Okay, keep alternating, 20 per side. So pushing through your heel towards the ground. 5, 10, 18, 19, 20. Okay, standing up. Nice wide stance with the toes pointing forward. Push your bum back and down into your hip. Going into the other side, bum back and down, knee in line with the toes. 5 on each side. 1, 1. Try to get as low as you can, pushing your hips back. And 5. Good, finishing off with 5 bodyweight squats, knees in line with your toes, core tight, pushing your hips back and down, standing up. Last one, 5. Alright, for our first set we're going to start off with an unstable surface. You can grab a pillow or cushion, anything similar. If you struggle with that, you can just do it on the ground, that's fine. Okay. From there, I'm going to place 3 markers. I'm going to reach towards, so if this is the middle, you got one going diagonally out that way, and then your last one straight in front. Okay, we're going to be doing a wide reach like we've done in the previous installment, except for now we're on an unstable surface, so it's challenging your ankle stability a bit more. Okay, so standing on your one leg on the unstable surface, gripping into the surface with your toes, maintaining a strong arch. 1 rep is going to consist of 3 movements. So you're going to push your bum back, reach your other toe towards the front object, come back up to standing, bum back, reach diagonally out to the one side, back to standing, and then bum back, diagonally to the other side, and back to standing. Okay, that's 1, we're doing 6 on each side. Okay, so find your balance, bum back, reaching forward, back to standing, bum back, reaching diagonally out to the one side, back to standing, and then diagonally to the other side. back to standing. Okay, make sure your knee of the standing leg is staying nice and straight in line with your toes. Okay, that's 2. Keep sitting back into your hips, activating the glutes. It's 3, halfway. Slow and controlled. 4. 5, last one. And 6. Good, changing legs. Just feel your foot muscles working quite a bit to stabilize. Okay, again pushing your bum back, keeping your knee straight. Touch the front object. Diagonally to the one side. And diagonally to the other side. That's 2. Good, going for your last one. Keep the knee nice and straight. Keep sitting back into your hips. And relax. Okay. Move your unstable surface to the side. Okay, if you have a loopy band, or another band that you can tie into a small loop, you can use that. If you don't have a band, you can just perform this body weight. Okay, so placing the band just above your knees. Going onto the ground. Okay, in a 4-point position with your hands beneath your shoulders and your knees beneath your hips. Okay, keep your core braced nice and tight. Make sure your lower back stays flat. Bring your knee slightly off the ground. From there, we're going to externally rotate your one knee from the hip to the side and control back. Okay, so you're squeezing the glute on this side to rotate out against the band if you have, or just body weight. Okay, hold for about 2 seconds at the end range and control back. Okay. So we're squeezing the glutes, moving out to the side, controlling back. That's 1. Make sure the other knee stays nice and still. 2. 3. 5. 6. 7. 8, last 2, 9, and 10. Give yourself a bit of a break. Okay, moving on to the other side. Okay, so core nice and tight, knee slightly off the ground, rotating from the one hip out to the side, control back. Last one. And 10. Good. Okay, if you're using a band, you can pop your band off. We do one more set of those 2 exercises. So you're using your unstable surface again. In the middle of your 3 markers. Okay, starting with the first leg. Gripping into the surface through your toes, maintaining a strong arch. Push your bum back. Reach your other toes towards the object in front. Back up to standing. Bum back. Reach towards the one object diagonally. Back up. And diagonally to the last one. And back up. Keeping your knee nice and straight the whole time. Okay, that's 1. We're at 5 left. Just 5. Keep it nice and stable. Knee straight, hip stable. Last one. And relax. Hold that other side. Good, that's one. Pushing your bum back and down, sit back into your glutes. Good, going for your last one. And relax. Okay, well done. Grabbing your band if you have, or just performing body weight. Going to our Fury plank with the clam. Okay, so band just above your knees. 4-point position. Okay, brace your core nice and tight. Keep your hips stable as you lift your knees up. Okay, we're taking the one knee out to the side, against the band, squeezing the glute. Control back. Hold 2 seconds at end range. Control back. This is 9. Last one. And 10. Give yourself a break. And to the other side. Core nice and tight, hips stable, lift your knees up. Rotate out against the band. Control back. And last one. And relax. Okay, well done. That's the end of the first set. Okay, going to set B, we're going to have first exercise, just body weight. And then the next one you're going to need a backpack or odd object. Okay, so the first one we're going to be doing a single leg squat with the calf raised 2 ways. We're going to be doing 6 reps of the first variation, straight into 6 reps of the second variation on the one leg. Same thing on the other side. Okay, so standing on your one leg, gripping into the ground. First one we're doing is going to squat down. Okay, in that squat position, raising your heel up, coming out the squat, controlling your heel down. Okay, so you're squatting down, raising your heel up off the floor, keeping it there, coming out, and relaxing the heel. Okay, so we're doing 6 reps of that. Squatting down, knee nice and straight, bum back. Lift your heel off the ground. Come out the squat, relax the heel down. That's 2, 3, 4, 5, last one. And relax. Okay, second variation, a little bit trickier. Okay, so standing again on your one leg, going into a calf raise at the top, keeping your heel up, going down into a squat, relaxing the heel, coming up. Okay, so it's calf raise at the top, keep the heel up off the ground as you go into a squat, so hips back and down. the bottom of your squat, relax the heel, come back up. Okay, 6 reps again. So calf raise, slowly squatting down, relax the heel, coming up. It's 3, 4, foot muscles should be working a lot. 5, last one. And relax. Great job. Changing sides. Start with the first variation. Okay, we'll be squatting down first, raising your heel up, coming out, relaxing the heel down. Last one. Okay, going into our second variation. That's a calf raise first. Slowly going down into your squat. Relax the heel, coming up. Try and keep that heel up as you're squatting down. Relax the heel and come up. Two more. Good, and last one. Good, it's quite a tricky one. Okay, next one you can use your on object. If you have a kettlebell or dumbbell, you can use that. Okay, otherwise a backpack or something similar like a water bottle. You can hold the object in the opposite hand to the leg that's standing. Keep your shoulder pinned back. Slightly bend the standing leg. Keep your hips nice and stable. You hinge your hips back, kick your non-standing leg back. Reaching the object forward. Placing it on the ground in front of you. Release the object. Squeeze your hips forward with your other knee coming through. Hinge your hips back again. Reach forward to the object. Make sure you're bracing your core nice and tight. And your hips are stable. Lower back straight. Squeezing through your glutes and hamstrings to stand back up. Okay, so make sure that you're not your core is properly activated so that your lower back doesn't take strain as you're picking the object up. Okay, that's 1 rep, we're doing 8 per side. So hinging your hips back, reaching forward, place the object down, bring your knee through, hinge it again, grab the object, squeeze the hips forward. That's 2. Keep the knee nice and straight, hips as stable as you can. 3. 5. Shake off the foot if it's burning a lot. Going for number 6. And picking it up for 7. Last rep. And relax. Okay, changing legs. Again, starting with the object in the opposite hand to the leg that's standing, gripping into the ground with your foot. Hinge your hips back, reaching forward. Press the object down, squeeze your hips forward. Hinge again, grab the object, coming up. Keep your lower backs nice and straight. Chest up, core nice and tight. So number 5. Keep the hip stable, make sure your outside hip is not opening up. Seven, going for our last one. And relax. Great job. Okay, you can place your object down. We have one more set of those two. Okay, so starting with our single leg calf raise on the one leg. So single leg squat with 2 variations of calf raises. Okay, so the first one, squatting down. At the bottom, lift your heel up. Come out the squat, control the heel down. Okay, we're doing 6 reps. Squatting down, heel up. Come out the squat, heel down. Four, 5, 6. Okay, now we're calf raising first, controlling down to a squat, releasing the heel and coming up. 1. 2. 3. Shake it off if your calf or foot starting to burn. 4. 5, going for our last one, heel up, into a squat, heel down, coming up. Whew. That really burns the feet. Okay, going to the other side. Okay, standing on your one leg, going into squat, okay, heel up, out the squat, control down. That's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, then calf raising first. Okay, so calf raise up. Keep the heel up. Slowly going into a squat, heel down and up. Losing balance a bit. 2, 3, 4, 5, and last one. 6. Okay, that was quite a toughie. Grabbing your odd object, kettlebell, dumbbell again. Okay, we're going to our single leg, reaching forward, drop, come back up, fetch, and come back up. Hips nice and stable, core braced, pushing your hips back, squeezing your glutes and hamstrings to come back up. Okay, 8 reps per leg. We're hinging back, reaching forward, place the object down, come back up, hinge again, keep your core braced, squeeze through your posterior chains, come up. That's 1. 4, 5, 'Your outside hip stays nice and straight, facing forward and towards the ground as you're hinging back. Last one. And relax. Okay, changing legs. That's 3. Keep your core nice and tight, hips as stable as you can. And for your last one. And relax. Okay, great job. Have some water if you need, a bit of a break. Next you're going to need your chair or bench and another chair, bench or bed. Something to use your shoulders on. Okay, first exercise we're going to do is a Copenhagen isometric hold. So targeting the adductors in the groin. Okay, so previously we've done the bent knee variation, now we're going to go into the straight leg. So straight leg, one foot on top of a bench, other foot directly beneath. Okay, you want a straight line between your ankle, your knee, your hip, and then your elbow on the floor. Okay, so for this you're going to push firmly down into the bench on top. Bring your bottom leg up to squeeze the bench in between your feet, and we're going to aim to hold for 20 seconds on the one side, 20 on the other side. Okay, pushing your hips forward, push down into the bench, bottom leg up, and we're holding. 20 seconds. Make sure your hips don't start falling behind, keep them up. Keep pushing firmly through your elbow into the floor. Squeeze the bench between your feet. Keep holding. 5 seconds left. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Slowly down. Good, changing sides. One foot on top of the bench, other foot directly beneath. Legs nice and straight. Push down into the bench with the top leg. Squeeze through the bottom leg, and we're holding. Ten seconds. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Slowly down. Well done. Okay, second exercise. Still going to need that bench as well as another one, or chair, something softer. Okay, this time we're targeting more glutes and hamstrings. Okay, so you can be lying with your shoulders flat, just the ends of your shoulders flat on top of that bench or chair that you just got. Okay, and the other bench or chair situated body width, body length apart. Make sure you're squeezing your hips up the whole time, keeping your hips nice and stable. Place your hands across your shoulders. Okay. From there, we're going to be pushing down through your heels into the bench. Bring your one knee up into your chest. Extend out. Control down. Then bring the other leg up into your chest. Extend out. Control down. Okay, we're going to be doing 10 on each leg. So one leg up. Extend out. Control down. Make sure that your hips don't drop as you bring your one leg up. So keep pushing firmly into the bench and squeezing through your glutes and hamstrings to keep your hips up and stable while the other leg is in the air. That's 2 per side. Four. Keep squeezing your hips up. Number 10 on the first leg, and last one, and relax. Slowly control off. Okay, we've got one more set of those 2. You can just move your chair to the side. Okay, going back to our Copenhagen. Side plank position, one foot on top of the chair or bench. Squeeze your hips forward. Okay, from there pushing down through the top leg into the bench. Bottom leg squeezing from the bottom. Okay, holding 20 seconds. Five seconds. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Slowly control down. Changing legs. Okay, second leg on top, other leg on the bottom. Nice straight line, ankle, knee, hip, and elbow. Push through the top leg into the bench. Bottom leg comes up to join, and we're holding. Ten seconds. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Okay, great job. Right, second exercise. Your bench and your chair. Your last leg intensive one. Then we're going to move on to 2 core exercises to finish. Okay, so shoulders flat on your soft bench or chair. Feet up on a chair or bench, cross from you. Squeezing the hips up, keep your core nice and tight. Hips stable, hands across your shoulders. Bringing the one knee up, kick out, controlling down. Keep your hips stable and up the whole time. Back for 2. This is 5. Eight, 2 more each leg. And slowly control off. Well done. Okay, have a quick sip of water. Going to our last 2 exercises. Okay, first one you're going to need an odd object, similar to the one that you used for the reaching forward and placing on the ground. Okay, we're going to be doing a top plank with an object pull through. Okay, so top plank position, you want to brace your core and your glutes nice and tight. Okay, from there, lifting one arm up, pulling the object through to the other side, whilst keeping your core braced and hips as stable as you can. Okay, so you want to resist any hip rotation. Alternating per side, just 8 reps on each side. Okay, so top plank position.
Squeeze the glutes and your core nice and tight. From there, one arm pulling the object through to the other side. Change hands, pulling through to the other side. Okay, so if it's a bag or something like that, you can just drag it through. Okay, just make sure that you're not swiveling your hips to do so. Right, 8 reps per side, keeping your core as stable as you can. It's 1. 1. Go for 4. Keep squeezing your core, squeezing your glutes, tucking your tailbone in. So 6. 7, 1 more each side. And relax. Okay, good job. You should feel your core muscles working to resist the rotation. Okay, from there, we need 2 very light objects. Okay, so I would here half a kilogram. We're going to go into a V-sit position. Okay, so V-sit meaning chest up, bum on the floor, knees and feet off. Okay, from there, an odd object in either hand, for example, water bottle. Okay, you're going to extend your one leg out at the same time as you press the same object overhead and the opposite object out to the side. Okay, and you're keeping your midline as stable as you can. Okay, and we're going to alternate, so it's out there. Okay, opposite object going to the side, to the leg that's extending, back to the middle, and then opposite direction. So it's like making an L with your arms and your body. Okay, keeping your core as tight as you can. We can do 8 per side. Okay, so chest up, out to the side. Same arm goes up as the leg extending out. 1. 2. 4. Keep the core tight, keep the chest up. 5. 1 per side. And relax. Well done. Okay, 1 more set for those 2 and then we are done. You're free to enjoy the rest of your Thursday. Top plank position, pushing through your heels, squeeze your glutes and your core nice and tight. Opposite arm pulling the object through, change hands, pulling through. Keep the core tight, hips as stable as you can. Seven, 1 more each side, and relax, slowly down. Great job. Grabbing your 2 light odd objects, going to our V-sit, chest up, core braced, knees and feet off the floor. Okay, remember pressing up, same leg that's going out, and pressing the opposite hand out to the side. 1. Keep it nice and tight, stable as you can. Got 2 left each side. And relax, slowly down. Okay, great job. That's it for today. Thanks very much for joining. Okay, hope you found it reasonably challenging but still manageable and enjoyable. Okay, be sure to check out Kiara's session tomorrow for strength and conditioning for swimmers. Okay, otherwise have a fantastic weekend and hope to see you next week. Thanks very much.